Hey y'all, so this week's message is about us having an open mind. It's too many of us that's living with a closed mind. We don't open our minds up to new experiences, new ways of living, new viewpoints. We just live in our own reality and we don't realize that, other people are living a different reality. So we need to have understanding, compassion when it comes to dealing with other people and stop thinking that it's just about us and our world. So in order to improve just our lives and where we're going, we need to have an open mind. Open mind when it comes to our personal life, our business, anything that's going to allow us to move forward. We need to have an open mind and understand just people, understand different realities that people live in, and not becoming attached or consumed in that person's reality, but just having compassion and empathy and understanding when dealing with people, because it's not just about us all the time. It's about other people. We are people of community. We need others. So sometimes we're wrapped up in this closed mind where we just feel like we have ourselves and that's the only thing. And we'll get through certain scenarios or situations by ourselves. We got this on our own. And it's like, no, it's time to open our mind to the support that we need, the abundance that we want to receive, and so many other things, because we're in a phase where we need to get out of this closed-minded state because it's not doing anything for us. It's keeping us stuck, it's keeping us stagnant, and it's not helping us. So once we learn to open our mind to new ways of living, to new ideas, we can really start to see some powerful results on so many levels, personal and just and social, and just so many ways we can see a difference in our lives if we open our minds to understanding ourselves and understanding other people in their realities and saying, okay, I understand, or I'm trying to understand you a little bit more, and so forth. Also, we have forgiveness. So this goes into, having an open mind and forgiving people. Maybe some of us, we just had people who constantly hurt us and just really just made us feel bad, or whatever the case may be, and we're being called to reconcile things and just forgive. And forgive, it just really doesn't have to be about the other person. It doesn't have to be a performance, meaning when you think of forgiveness, you don't have to go to the person, you don't have to write a letter, you don't have to knock on their door, you don't have to say anything. Forgiveness can be silence. So just think about forgiveness. Many times we have to forgive ourselves for the most part. Maybe we forgive ourselves for the moves we made, for, we didn't forgive ourselves for the actions that we chose or the things that we did. So sometimes forgiveness is not really even about another person, and that's why we have a hard time forgiving. So we're being encouraged to really just take a look at ourselves and really forgive ourselves in silence. It doesn't have to be, nothing has to be said, nothing has to be done. It could just be you with yourself, forgiving yourself for the actions and the things that you've done, and that can help move you forward or move us forward when it comes to forgiving other people. So sometimes we just really put a lot of weight on ourselves and don't forgive ourselves, and that's really why we can't forgive other people or talk to other people or communicate, because we're really mad at ourselves. So when we do that work and go within and just have that inner silence and that inner work on forgiving ourselves, then we're able to, forgive others. So it's really just about forgiving ourselves in silence, or if you feel like you need to forgive someone else, then just forgive in silence. It don't even have to be you saying I forgive you, or you, showing up or wanting to meet up with this person. Just do it in silence. You don't have to always look at forgiveness as I gotta go to the person who did this to me and forgive them, or this, or no. Just, start with yourself and keep it silent, and keep moving forward, because forgiveness is going to allow us to move forward on our goals, because that's energy. So if we keep that energy within us stuck, then we'll be stuck and we'll be stagnant, because the energy is still there. So we got to release all of those things that's within us that is stopping us from reaching a different level, a personal level as well. Also, allow unlimited abundance. So going right back into it, if we don't do the work on forgiving ourselves, forgiving other people, and not and opening our minds, then we will not receive this unlimited abundance. So it's time for us to receive the unlimited abundance. Like, this is especially for people who give. Like, if you're a giver, you know how it feels to just be on the other end of making somebody happy. So now you're being called to allow unlimited abundance into your life. Allow the universe, allow your creator to bless you with receiving things. If you always give, now it's time for you to start receiving. Don't shut down your abundance because you're not used to receiving things, or you feel like you got it, or you don't want to hand out, or you don't want nobody to do anything for you. This is the time where we are being called to open up to that unlimited abundance because we deserve it, we need it, and a part of receiving it is by opening up our minds. You cannot receive nothing just vibrating and thinking on a low level. So we're being encouraged to change our thoughts and the way we view things so that we can start to get the things that we desire, the things that we want, the things that we deserve. So major message for those who give and give and give and give and make others feel good. It's your time to start receiving, to start feeling good. So open yourself up to the abundance. So we're just being called to open up to all of this unlimited abundance, and we have a choice. So we can choose to stay closed-minded and not receive the abundance, or we can choose to be open-minded and receive all of the abundance that we deserve and that support and help we need. Especially for some people who feel like they are in a space and they just can't get over a hump and they're not understanding why. Maybe it's because you're not opening yourself up. Maybe your mind is still closed on certain aspects and you're just stuck and you're not allowing yourself to receive. So just reevaluate thoughts. That's something that we need to do. Reevaluate the way we think, how we're viewing things, especially when it comes to the way we want to live our lives and where we want to go. If we're not there, then it's time for us to open our minds up, connect with people, understand people, have compassion, have empathy, and allow things to unfold. And we also have the energy is gaining momentum, meaning whatever energy you giving out, that negative energy, that positive energy, it's gaining momentum. So listen, if you live in a lifestyle that's just chaotic and hectic and negative, is gaining momentum, and you going down a road where you going to experience some more detrimental things. And if you vibing on a vibe where you getting positive vibes, then whatever you're putting your energy into, it is gaining momentum and is going to lead you exactly where you want to be or where you deserve to be. So be mindful of where you're putting your energy, how you're thinking. What are your thoughts? Are you thinking positive? Are you thinking negative? Because either, and at this space in this time, it's gaining momentum. So you're about to really see some powerful results in your life. So it's going to be good or it's going to be bad. But it depends on where you're feeding or putting your energy. Because, that's just what it is. At this point, it's like whatever you're feeding is gaining momentum and you about to see some results. So think about just think and see where your energy is going. Is it going into a negative space or is it going into a positive space? Because then you're going to see the results. Also, we have I can do less and attract more. So this message is for the people who just always feel like they gotta be on the go doing stuff, or they gotta make stuff happen. It's like you can do less and attract a whole lot more. So you don't have to always feel like you're busy moving around or you got to get this done, this, that, and the third. No, you can do less and you can attract more. Just think smart, move smart, and, just have some type of organization in your life, some order, so that you can really start to attract more. You don't have to be all over the place and burning yourself out. You don't have to do that, so the less you do, sometimes more, sometimes less is more. So just be mindful of how you moving, when it comes to your business, your personal life, whatever. If you feel like you doing too much, just chill and allow things to really come into your path naturally. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to rush anything. If you just take your time, everything will pretty much work out. And that is our weekly message. Peace.